Creating an APA reference list entry for a book chapter, APA Style 7th edition. This is an edited book with individual authors for each chapter. Creating a reference list entry for a book chapter is different than creating a reference list entry for an entire book because you need to provide the chapter information in addition to the information for the book. This is a template for an APA reference list entry for a book chapter with 2 authors. We are going to complete this template by filling in the information from the book chapter. In order to find all of the information for this template, we are going to have to jump around to different sections of the book. The first thing we need to find are the authors for the chapter to begin our reference list entry. This is the first page of the chapter for which we are creating a reference list entry. Put the authors' names in your reference list entry in the order in which they are listed in the chapter. Begin the reference list entry with the last name of the first author, followed by the initials for the first and middle name. When you have 2 authors for a source, separate the names with a comma and an ampersand. Next, you need to provide the year the book was published. This is the copyright page for the book where you can find the publication date for the book. The copyright page is located at the beginning of the book. Provide just the publication year in parentheses after the last author's name and put a period after the parentheses. The next piece of our template is the chapter title. We are going back to the first page of the chapter to find the chapter title. For the chapter title, you capitalize only the first word in the title, proper nouns, the names of specific people, places, or organizations, and the first word in the subtitle. Put a period after the chapter title. After the chapter title, provide the editor for the book. You can find the name for the editor on the title page for the book. The title page is located at the beginning of the book. Before the editor's name, use the word "in" to indicate that the chapter is found in a specific book. Provide the initials for the editor's first and middle name, followed by the editor's last name. Put the abbreviation capital E, lowercase d, period in parentheses after the editor's name to indicate that the person is the editor of the book. After the editor's name, put a comma and provide the title of the book. Capitalize only the first word in the book title, proper nouns, and the first word in the subtitle, if there is a subtitle. The book title needs to be put in italics. After the book title, provide the first and last page numbers for the book chapter in parentheses. The parentheses and the page numbers should be in regular font. Put the abbreviation lowercase pp period before the page numbers. Put a period after the parentheses. Going back to the copyright page, you can find the publisher for the book. After the page numbers for the chapter, provide the name for the publisher. Put a period after the publisher's name. We have now created a complete reference list entry for a book chapter with 2 authors. If you have any questions about creating an APA reference list entry for a book chapter, contact the NLU University Library at library@nl.edu.